Food prices are rising. This year, the seasons feel so different. And recently, the world feels like a little more uncertain than before. It makes me feel something more important. Maybe it's time to stop depending on the system and start taking care of ourselves and watching for each other back. Today, I'm starting this small. I'm going to share with you what I've learned and how I apply them in my daily life. Microgreens, they grow very fast. You can harvest them in within a week. And then you don't need a lot of space. This is really good if you guys are staying in an apartment where space are limited. Maybe some of you guys may be thinking, oh, maybe later. It's still not urgent yet, right? But later may be too late. Instead of spending money, I think we should save money. I will be showing you how to recycle empty plastic bottles and containers to create a planting beds for your microgreens. Enough with the talking. Let's go to my kitchen and I'll show you how to do this. Good morning! Now I found a solution to grow microgreen using this kind of container when we buy ice cream or candy. So what I did is that I use this kind of gun, heated gun, and then I poke those holes through like that. By doing this, I will save a lot of money on the planting bed. That the water will drip dry and the plant will not be drowned. And these towels are quite durable. They are not the soft one. So this is more secure. If I were to lift up the microgreen, it fits perfectly. I have 2 bowls of lentil seed. Notice the green one is much bigger than the orange one. So I have to soak this for 24 hours. But before that, I try to wash them. The green one doesn't really need a lot of washing to have a clear water. But it seems to me that this red one, I have washed them 4 times and it's still a little bit cloudy. Now I soak these lentils for 24 hours. And these 2, I'm going to transfer them on the bedding. There's excess water in here, it will drip onto this tray or this lid. So making sure that they are moist. And then I'm going to put another cover and cover them. Put them in the dark room. I do the same to the other lentils. And then if I see something that is a bit off, I will remove it, because if you don't remove it, it will contaminate the others. Allow 24 hours. But if the weather is like really hot and it dries out very fast, you just want to make sure that it is moist. So I'm going to put this is not very wet. I'm going to cover this, and I'm going to cover this and put them in a dark room. My storeroom is quite dark and clean, so I'm going to put them in there. This is the day 2 of my lentil seed. I have transferred them out from the dark room, and this is how it looked like. And for the red lentils, it doesn't feel like it is so much of a development, but we just keep it and see what happens. And I still have another box here which is growing quite well. I have them on this window because this window has a lot of morning sun. The morning sun from this side of the window is slowly moving away, and it's going to move up to the other window. Over here I have some chia seed which was sitting in the dark room for almost 3 days now. Nothing happened, but today I saw some things, some sprouting going on here, which is really good. Maybe they need the sun. So I took it out from the dark room and I just leave them beside the window for the lights to come and help it to sprout. And don't forget to spray water on them when they are dry. You need to spray water. Sometimes you have to do this like 2-3 times a day. This is how it looks like on the 4th day. This is my first time growing this kind of lentils microgreen, and I'm not so sure whether this is the right way, but I'm trying my best, and I'll show you how it looks like. The seed was very dry looking, so I added some soil so that it will give the plant more nutrient. I didn't really add a lot, maybe just 3 centimeters to cover the seed so that it will not dry out. And this is on the 6th day, how it looks like. I realized that if I cover them, it will grow faster. So if I don't cover them, they grow slightly slower. So I think this one should be ready to harvest in 2-3 days. And what I'll do is I'll just use the scissors and cut them and use them in my salad. So with this container like that, it's quite good to have some hole so it's not too hot. Otherwise the plant will feel suffocated. I will feel suffocated if I don't have any air to breathe. But I hope this could create some kind of green room effect. This is the chia seeds that I have planted. This is the same time where I plant this one. This one looked like a much slower development. So again, I'm going to use this one to cover without the hole. Probably I maybe make a few holes, just for the plant to breathe. I see if I could keep you guys posted in my next video. Alright? These are some of the kailan that I try to plant, and it seems like they are growing well. So I think I'm going to transfer them into the individual pot today. I don't think that we should live in fear, but we should be honest with ourselves based on the current situation. The world is changing and there's nothing we could do about that. But we can control how we prepare for that. If you think that this is overwhelming, you can start by just one box, one seed, and one steps. At the end of the day, it's always better than not prepared at all. Take good care, and I hope to see you in my next. Bye-bye.